This is the Wedge Yoyo from Yo-Yo Factory, the new signature yo-yo for national champion Evan Nagao. It's made from injection molded polycarbonate plastic with a sturdy metal fingerspin dimple and axle assembly, and we're really excited about it because this yo-yo is really pushing the limits of plastic yo-yo design, which I'll get into in a little bit more detail in just a moment. So first we're going to take it out of the package, and the best way to do that is actually from the bottom. So yo-yos that come in these standard Yo-Yo Factory boxes, the best way to get them out is actually just to open these four bottom flaps. Then you can pull the yo-yo out, just like that. Now, also included in the package in this little insert is an informational pamphlet with some basic information and a string. So when you first take a look at the Wedge, you're going to notice a couple of things right off the bat. This yo-yo has really thick, beefy rims that concentrate a ton of the weight right here on the edge. This allows the yo-yo to have really remarkable spin times, and it just feels powerful on the string. The yo-yo is extremely stable and will resist tilting when performing long and complicated combos. Also, the inner hub area right here has been bead blasted, so it's really smooth for doing horizontal fingerspin grinds. Now, something that you're going to want to keep in mind is that the polished outer surface of the Wedge works but isn't great for regular grind tricks. The polished polycarbonate makes you feel like you're using a yo-yo made out of crystal, and it looks amazing, but it can be a little sticky, so unless you're using gloves, regular grinds aren't going to be that great. Now, in a lot of ways, the design of the Wedge is based on Evan Nagao's first signature yo-yo, the bimetal Edge, which is still a top choice for many competitors. In translating the Edge's high-end bimetal design into a more affordable plastic yo-yo, Yo-Yo Factory took the same basic shape and then moved some of the material to where it needed to be to more closely match the weight distribution of the original Edge. So, opening up the yo-yo, you'll see that it has a standard center track bearing, 19mm Yo-Yo Factory response pads, and a 10mm axle. Also worth pointing out is that the bearing seat is actually an aluminum disc rather than being molded straight out of the plastic. Now, this means that this yo-yo resists over tightening more than other plastic yo-yos, but of course, we would never encourage you to over tighten any of your yo-yos. Now, just like with all plastic yo-yos, a little vibe is normal, but something that's really neat about the Wedge is that we find that it's really easily tuned. So you can make the Wedge a little bit tighter or a little bit looser until you find that sweet spot where the yo-yo spins as smoothly as possible. So now, let's see how the Wedge plays. When you first throw the Wedge, you're probably going to feel a little like Evan Nagao. The feeling on the string is dialed in for Evan's signature large, flashy tech tricks and super cool bangers. Now, one of our favorite things about the Wedge is just how good it is for finger spins. So the Wedge has this really wide finger spin catch zone, so it's very easy to catch, and as soon as you do, your finger goes right into the center of the yo-yo onto that aluminum fingerspin dimple. Now, because you have so much room to move your hand underneath the yo-yo, you can either have it right on the tip of your finger, or you can slant your finger back a little bit so that it's just on your fingernail. And let me just say, because of how powerful the spin on the Wedge is, finger spins feel super satisfying. Now, another cool thing about the Wedge is how good it is for horizontal tricks. Now, because of how wide the Wedge is and because of how stable it is, we really feel like the Wedge is one of the best plastic yo-yos on the market for doing advanced horizontal tricks, and it is seriously impressive. The Wedge Yo-Yo comes in 3 awesome colors and is available now on the yoyotricks.com store for both US and international customers.